Hey everybody, and welcome to Penumbra Overture. This is an old game. I've never played it. But it was on sale on Steam's for like $2, like the whole collection. So, figure we'll check it out, see if it's any good. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. I kind of suck at keyboard controls, so this might take a little getting used to. Yeah, we're not going on easy. My story began in February, year 2000.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard of him. But he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I think the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic parts in which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly versed to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever taken. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day. And I considered in return what it was that I was doing. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning a 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Okay, so we're gonna die at the end of this game? Because he just said this is the last flight he would ever take. So I'm going off the assumption that we're fricking dead. Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse. And I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Hi. Oh. We're just using right mouse, I can launch them across the room. Bah. A key. Always travel with a padlock and a key, preferably mine's in the inventory. Oh, there we go. Ah, geez, this is gonna take some getting used to. It's been a while since I played Amnesia, and I never even really finished it because I just got bored. Okay, if it runs out of batteries, I should be able to reload it with G. Okay. Batteries for the flashlight. There's my soup. Chair, you get the hell out of my way. Come on. Oven. I thought I could examine things with right... Like, I want to zoom it in. That will never not be funny. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely, and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing that they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Hendricksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Okay. Fisherman's wife. Okay. So are we a fisherman? Flashlight. Okay. Leads out to the deck, but I don't fancy braving that weather until I have to. Is there something else we still need in here? Oh. Should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. Okay, so now we're ready to go. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I didn't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. So cold. I don't know where I am. I need shelter soon. Shift. Yeah, shift is sprint. My entire head went numb a long time ago. I can still hear the wind roaring past or whatever that was. It faded away. What in the hell is that? I don't care. I need shelter. Looks frozen shut. I need something to break it. Can it... Barrel? Rock. Ha! If I click and hold the interact button, I should manage to... I'm freezing to death. If only I can hold the mouse button. Then I should be able to interact with it, and I can't run while holding a rack. Thank you. Come on. There we go. Jump in. Okay, whispering people. That wasn't very nice. Geez, my head, I can't believe I fell that far and survived, although looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? Oh. Yeah, let's just immediately dive down into the place that has a broken ladder. That makes sense. Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? What are you? Flare. Alright. Something's stuck in the way. Yay. Jotted down a note just in case another flare. Spam. Oh, hammer. See, I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse, and I can make a backswing by pulling the right mouse, and then follow through by pushing the left. Okay. I reckon if I hold down right mouse after the backswing, I should still be able to look around. Okay, so tab. There we go. A metal shelf. Hit it. Hit it. No, not that. Hit the discolored one. Ugh. What was it? I think it's X to put things away? Yes. Come on. Move. Can you move? Ah. Oh, okay. I'm a magician that can make things levitate in the air. If I hit X, do I get to take the hammer back out? No, I gotta go through the tab every time. Wonderful. There we go. And here we go. See, since I have batteries for the flashlight, I don't really want to use the flashlight unless I absolutely have to, because I don't know how many... What the hell? Wait, this is exactly the room I just came from. Why am I having a panic attack? New room. Okay. The hell's going on? Am I freaking out because it's dark? Okay, do I need... Are we going amnesia with this? Oh, I can dual wield. Oh. Okay, this is the room that I was in before. Oh. Okay, you're not something I can do anything with. Okay. What are you? Looks like some kind of industrial mechanism, although there's a hole in the center and no way to operate. Okay, so I need, like, a pipe. Sorry about that. I have no idea how loud that was going to end up being, or... There's got to be a pipe or a stick somewhere. Why is there just a random loop in this damn thing? So that takes me there. And then going up this way. Right, there has to be a pipe somewhere. Pipe. Do I already have a pipe? No. Oh, pipe. Okay. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of the phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong. Part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Jotted down a note just in case. Ah, good, we can get drunk now. Bia! There could be anything down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint of my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. Oh, great. I don't get a flashlight anymore. My best bet is to hide for a couple of seconds or so, stay perfectly still. That'll make me properly hidden. What am I hiding from? Like that. I'll be virtually invisible after some time. I should get my night vision back. Okay, where's the you are here? Ah, you are here. Storage is up that way. Office is over that way. Explosives, northern area workshop. Let's just go to storage first. I'm a ninja. Hello? Storage should be up this way. I mean, I'm going with the assumption that this is gonna be like Amnesia, where, like, there's really nothing to worry about for, like, the first half hour. Night vision. An empty lighter. That's wonderful. Bugs equal sad. Okay. That's locked. The box of 3 testicles minus 3 testicles equals ladder. And opens, then moves a box. And eating a lightning cloud equals death. Got it. I'm sure that will make more sense later, but for right now... Ah, here are my 3 testicles. So what did it say about my 3 testicles? Removing the 3 testicles gives me a ladder. Come on, get out of there. You're supposed to give me a ladder now? That is the arrangement that we have. Storage crate for transporting ore, I suppose. There's a draft coming from the base. Do I use my hammer and beat the crap out of it? Maybe not. Alright, well, apparently not. Oh, hello. Batteries. Painkillers. What the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Hell, I'm not really sure either. I may never get used to that. I have no idea what the fuck that thing is saying. The fleshy man gets the answers. Flush the man's a-hole? Can I hammer this? I'm gonna get stuck in here now. Oh, no. Box minus rocks equals ladder. Oh, I'm an idiot. Haha, I have to push the box so that I can... Get rid of the hammer. Because I couldn't push it with the rocks. Alright. Okay, you're coming up this way. Come on. Just lift it. This is the one thing I always hated about Amnesia. And probably the main reason I never finished playing it. Alright, so let's just jump in the hole. Crouching. Oh, a spider? I don't like spiders. What? Okay, spiders equal dead. Dead equals bad. Hey. Okay, now the ladder does not go here. Ladder, you get in front of me? Because you're going to keep the spiders away. Okay. Steam cloud equals death. Not lightning cloud, that was steam cloud equals death. What are you? A horrible sight. Luckily it's mummified, or else the smell would have been awful. What is it? An evil zombie dog or something. Okay, so we'll go back this way and take this tunnel down. Paper. Day 1. I begin this record, still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value. Despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous, my aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives. And to that end, I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. Oh, wonderful. This is an every 30 years thing that kinda happens. And why not just tell us what you're hiding from? That might be delightful. Day 3. I've forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location. and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they had not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. Day 6. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions and go in outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I have found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature, which seems to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled in the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area I discovered this storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learnt, I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. I'm assuming this is from our dad. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I awoke this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Day 35. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I've had since the incident. By lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath this storeroom, in the name of science, to discover more of these creatures' natural habitat. Day 50. For 4 days now, I have been surviving slowly off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled on me once more when the batteries in my torch died and I made a second life-saving find. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rather hearty meal. But spiders equal death. So, around spiders, we turn the flashlight on if we don't want them messing with us? Scientific findings. Dry, dusty old bags. Well, is there anything in the bags? Apparently not. Okay, where are you coming from? I hear you skittering, and I don't really like that. Steam could blister bone from a second. I know, I seen it. I have no idea where I am or where I'm going now. This is where I found the ladder in the first place. This is where I... Do I need the ladder to get out? Is this the whole reason I just came down here, was just to get this ladder? Yes. Okay. Now what the hell am I supposed to do? Touch this thing again. Wait. Is there some... No, there's nothing. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But it sounds weird enough. You're still locked, right? Yeah, I can't open that. Okay, what are these notes you're writing? You jotted down to-do list? The entrance to the cave has caved in. There must be another way out. There's a locked door with odd noises coming from behind it in the storage room. I'm gonna take your shoes, you bastard. Because you won't let me in there, so fuck you. You gotta go where the spiders are if you want your shoes. Yeah. Okay, I'm assuming that's all there is to do here. Reams of wires. Rusty nails. What are you? Are you a can? I have no idea what you... Alright, I'm assuming that's all there is to do here for right now, so let's go check out the office, I guess? Oh, wonderful. That was slightly startling. Jesus, I've never been this scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, I better not stare it out. Anything within my field of vision might panic me, and then I'm a goner. Okay, so great. Stare at the floor, be an ostrich, and everything's okay. Can I move? Hello, monsters. Night vision. Are you a monster or are you boxes? I think you're boxes. Shit. Okay, crazy dog. Just stare at the floor. And now we walk away. Alright, the office is this way. I really hope there's not more than one of those dogs. Workshop. No, I want the office. Which I think... I know it was to the left. No, I'm back at the beginning. Why does this fucking place have to be a maze? Office, there we go. I am safe now from the doggy. Oh, this place looks nice. I can write a letter. I want to write a letter. Get out of your chair. Oh wait, drawers. Nothing. Fish. Or beef jerky. Okay, I'm assuming that's gonna do stuff for our health. If there's nothing but beef jerky here, I'm going to be so disappointed. Locked, I need a key. There's a flare. Come on. More beef jerky. Do I feed that to the dogs so they leave me alone? 'Cause that would make sense. So probably not. Baxtrin. 15th of August, 1945. Command Bunker, Emergency Airstrip Zulu, Weekly Report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received, standard emergency drills carried out, routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance to be carried out twice weekly from here on in, due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop/armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this in that I allowed them access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom. And I'm sure that's where they learned the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office and will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined, and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. This base is so disconnected sometimes, I feel as if this war could end and we might not even hear about it out here. Supplies requisition order, dynamite for excavation purposes, 7 bayonets, not necessary in my opinion, but procedure states that we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing the damn ice that forms on the external hatch. 1 pair of reading glasses category 7C, an order for myself. My glasses are in rather poor state of repair and could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified from potential bomb damage, and excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. 1 point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find on an artifact buried in the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after marshal duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can discover the source of light which constantly emanates from it. Chief NCO M. Major. Alright, so is that what he's talking about? What are we gonna get? A man. An old man clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know. This man before me is Howard. I call him Father. It was different, but the same that time. Like I had more control, but over what? Oh, that's delightful. It's a picture of a British platoon. It must date back to World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into some kind of bunker. May never get used to that. Okay, we got more drawers to open now. See, I have a tendency to take my hands off of the keyboard when I'm reading the things, and then it takes me a second. Oh, please tell me that's the key to the chest. Copenhagen Post, Monday, 17th August, 1930. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of the death mine. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that mind-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rate at Greenland Mine. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, first became interested in the workers of the northwestern lead mine last year. They discovered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high, at 46 deaths per 100,000 populace, compared to the national average of 29. On further investigation, experts diagnosed, in many of the miners, symptoms in common with the early stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH 4 formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties, may be present in the rocks. Few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit spirits known as the Tumgate live in the mountains. The university is awaiting the results of chemical testing. Studies continue. Tummygate. Dun dun dun. Alright. Can I open? Ugh. There we go. Fingers are back on the... Ooh, I can open it. not going to get anything for that. Is there anything in you? No. Alright, let's get this thing open. Yes, manual for explosives. Big book of explosives! Black match fuse. A black match fuse is one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses used in modern pyrotechnics. It is easy to create, essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder, but be warned the chemicals concerned will stain clothing, and as always, due concern is advised. Materials: string, preferably cotton, black gunpowder, Baxitrin. I've got the Baxitrin, that's delightful. The string should be coated with a thin layer of Baxitrin, which acts as an adhesive. The string is then carefully rolled in the gunpowder and left to dry at least a couple of minutes before use. Dynamite. Invented by Alfred Nobel in 1866, dynamite is commonly used in construction, mining, and demolition. It has proved far safer to handle than alternatives such as pure nitroglycerin, provided that it has been properly stored. Over time, the explosive component of dynamite, supposedly made safe by the presence of diatomaceous earth, has a tendency to weep, making an old box of the explosive liable to detonate on contact. Materials required: 1 part diatomaceous earth, 3 parts nitroglycerin, a small amount of sodium carbonate. Text unreadable, and then simply form into short sticks and wrap in paper. Trinitrotoluene, TNT. TNT was first discovered back in 1863 by German chemist Joseph Wilbrand, but it took some years before it yielded its true potential. This was because of the difficulty of making it explode and the lesser detonation in comparison to dynamite. The main advantage was discovered by German Navy, who employed TNT's relative explosive stability in order to cause massive damage to British warships. Their torpedoes could be detonated inside a ship's armor rather than exploding on contact, as did their outer shells. Armstrong's mixture. Armstrong's mixture is included in this book as a more of point of interest than a viable chemical mix. The formula exists as somewhat of a legend in modern pyrotechnics, referenced by those knowledgeable enough to stay away from it as death mix. Its incredible volatility makes it unsuitable for almost all potential applications. Materials required: red phosphorus, barium. This mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimize risk to the chemists. Sulfur can substitute for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease sensitivity. Yay, we're gonna get to blow things up at some point. Ugh. Alright, nothing else in here. Hello. Okay. Back down on the ground. Watch out for the dogs. So from here, onto the weapons cache. I see the dog. I'm throwing the bottle in the opposite direction. Shit. I thought I could hide behind this. This was a mistake. Where are you? I hear you, doggy. Not as heavy as it looks, should serve as some form of weapon if I have to defend myself. The barrel. So whatever the hell you are locked. That's the workshop. Storage room. Can you not? Can you not, dog? Okay, because I have no idea where you are and you keep making noises. storage room. I'm still trying to figure out, because we're going to have to go past those pipes at some point. So I'm wondering maybe the door is open now, or I can grab some of that wire for explosive purposes. No. No. No rusty nails. Ice white. Okay. Anemic red. Those are some wonderful names for paint. You gonna give me a different vision this time? Because now I have more controllers? No. Okay, that would have been nice. Thule. Or whatever. Okay, so I'm not supposed to be here. Where the heck am I supposed to be then? Alright, you're still locked. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Find the way around the friggin' dogs. And figure out where the heck I'm supposed to be. Can I kill the dog with a barrel? So I should probably check my note. To-do list. Found a locked door in the middle of the mine. Oh, come on. You suck, dog. Stop it. Workshop, office. I don't think there's anywhere else for me to go. Where? Okay, what else is around here? Yeah, I got the storage room. I got the office. I'm assuming what I have to do is I have to find a way through that underground thing in storage, because I'm assuming on the other side of the pipes, that's going to lead me to the workshop and get me on the other side of that door for right now, at least, until I can do something else. But I think this is where we're going to end this episode, right here. So, thank you guys for joining me, and see you in the next episode.